What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're not in snowy Pennsylvania anymore. Boy, we've been on quite the road trip here lately, but we finally settled down in Florida. Brittany and I took a little vacation here after Christmas, and we settled down in Florida. But today we are breaking in the new Phoenix, actually the new Mercury. We're gonna head out on the lake, put a few hours in. I'm going to show you exactly how to break in this Mercury 250 Pro XS 4-stroke. Going to get my electronics dialed in and hopefully catch a bass out of this brand new boat. So if y'all are ready, let's go. Well, the break-in on these Mercuries is super easy. Super easy. You basically just need to put 2 hours on the motor. You want to keep it below 4,500 RPMs, and every 10 minutes you're going to give it a full throttle burst for 1 full minute. So I like to trim my boat all the way down, get my jack plate down, get my trim down. It just allows the boat to control a little better at those low speeds, especially. But we're going to do a couple laps around this lake, maybe put an hour or so on the motor, stop and fish for a little bit, see if we can't catch a bass, maybe do another hour, and then we're going to be all broke in. So let's get it going. I had to take a little break from the whole breaking in the motor thing. You know, an hour sitting behind this wheel, just driving around a circle in this small little lake wasn't the smartest idea. You know, I got pretty bored. Started getting a little dizzy, actually. But we're getting the motor broke in. That's good. That's good. If you watched last year's break-in, I'm going to leave the link right here. But I gave some tips on what you needed to do to break in a little better, make it a little more efficient. So I came prepared this year. Brittany packed me some snacks. We got lots of snacks. And I remembered I needed some entertainment. So I added this radio into the Phoenix this year. That way I can jam out to some tunes while I'm sitting around here idling around and breaking in this motor. But I took a little break. I wanted to show you guys my electronics setup. I finally got it tweaked. I just spent about 20 minutes up there on the front of the boat, and I got it pretty dialed in. So I'm going to show you guys how I plan on using this setup. Now, I am going to have a separate video coming out on exactly the settings, the ranges, all that different stuff of exactly why and how I'm using all this technology on my boat. But I'm going to give you a brief rundown right now. Let's go. So, with my Lowrances at the console, I idled around and found these couple brush piles sitting right here, and that's what those symbols are. So, if we zoom this in, I got my range ring set here. You can see that that's about just under 50 feet in front of the boat. Come over here to the Humminbird 360, and you can see those two brush piles sitting right out there in front of the boat at about 50 feet. Now we come up here to the Garmin, we can see real time. Well, the trolling motor's on spot lock, so it's turning a little bit, but whenever we get lined up correctly here, let's get lined up. There you can see that brush pile popping up off the bottom, and be able to see if there was any fish actually swimming in it. So all three of these are going to work together with the end goal of trying to catch a bass out of that brush pile. Well, that's 2 hours on the motor already. She's just about all broke in. Got all my electronics dialed in as well. You know, I set my overlays and made sure my transducers were pulling off the right place, and set up my whole network all while I was doing some laps around this lake. So got everything set up how I want it. This is my office. That's how I like to run my screens right there. Again, I'm going to have a separate video that really dives into the specifics of all this, but just a little teaser for you guys. But this motor is officially broke in. It's time to open her up and see what we can get out of this brand new 21 PHX. It's a little windy here today, so I'm not sure I can get the best speed, but we're going to give her a shot and let her rip, see what we can do. It's going to be nice to finally go a little faster, that's for sure. Well, she is officially broke in. Caught the first bass out of the Phoenix. Didn't get it on video, but we'll leave you a picture right here. And got a few hours on the motor. Went through the break-in procedure, got all my electronics dialed in, so pretty successful day. I'm happy with it. Everything's working flawlessly, and I'm super excited about this rig right here. I can't wait to launch the boat for the first tournament this year and really put it to the use. So appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully you learned how to break in your motor. Like I said before, it's pretty simple. You know, you're just going to go out and run it for 2 hours below 35 or 4,500 RPMs, and give it a burst up to full speed every 10 minutes. That's for 2 hours. After 2 hours, you're good to run it however you want. Just don't make any extremely long runs. You know, vary the speed for less than 10 minutes. So appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna have a lot of great content coming from Florida, so can't wait to show you guys. See you next time.
Oh,